Hello friends, and welcome to Take Two for this Monday, the 4th of May, 2020. I'm Jeannie. I'm so glad you decided to come along for the ride today. Well, it is May 4th, and I have to say it, May the 4th be with you. It's just everywhere. Everywhere you look this morning on Facebook and everywhere else you're seeing that. So I couldn't let the day go by without saying it. But I'd like to talk to you very quickly about something that's kind of on my heart this morning, and that is getting back to the basics. Now this morning, just as I was picking up my mobile device, I was on Facebook and I was just about to click out of it, and inadvertently I clicked on a session that was just starting with Vineyard music. Now Vineyard is the church that we attend, but this was like the National Vineyard, and they had different music leaders have gone, and they're praise and worship leaders, and they're playing some of their original music and that sort of thing. So I just went ahead and let it roll while I was doing other things and as background, and it was absolutely beautiful, and it was all new music. I didn't know any of these songs. Now I sing in a Vineyard church band, so I know many of the Vineyard songs, but these were new. So I listened to them. They were very uplifting and beautiful music, about 20 minutes worth of music. Well, anyway, at the very end of the session, he just kind of segued into an old chorus. Now, anybody who's ever sung in church before, young and old, would know this particular chorus. And he just kind of morphed into it, and then he said, as he was playing his guitar, he said, "Now everybody out there, sing with me." And of course I started singing along with him, and I thought, isn't that lovely? He started with new stuff, new compositions, very uplifting, very beautiful music, but he ended with something very basic and very familiar, and it was a lovely way to end that music session that he did. And I started thinking about so many things that have happened since this COVID-19 thing has arisen, and that is the fact that many of us are getting back to the basics of things that we hadn't done in quite a long time. Something as simple as sitting and eating with your family at the dinner table. How many people have let that kind of basic thing just go by the wayside? I remember talking to somebody recently who said, you know what, before this lockdown happened, she said, I couldn't tell you the last time my husband and I and our children sat at the table and had a meal together. Now that is very, very sad. But she said, since this time, she said, we make an effort to sit at the table together. We talk, we visit, we talk about things. I'm telling my children stories about my childhood, things that you normally wouldn't do in the course of a regular. Even their mobile devices are getting boring to these kids. So it's an opportunity to get back to the basics. And of course, there's the whole thing of getting back to the basics of your relationship with the Lord. Now, for me, hearing that music was very uplifting, very nice, very toe-tapping, very clap-along kind of stuff. But then when he got to that final chorus of that old hymn, I thought, yes, let's get back to the basics. And I need to reevaluate my basic relationship with God and say, have I let busyness just get in the way of me forgetting completely about the basics of life? So I'm encouraging you, boys and girls, maybe this is your opportunity for some things. Don't waste this time now. Don't waste it. Utilize it well. And one of the ways you could do that is just get back to the basics, okay? Now, don't forget to go out and be a blessing to somebody today. You may end up being the only one who is. That's a basic we all need to get back to, is loving our neighbor, okay? And then also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jeanne Sigler, Jeannesigler. Hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I will notify you every time I post another Take Two. Now listen, have a fabulous week. Have a wonderful, terrific, great going forth. May that fourth be with you today as you go on and just stick to those basics again, okay? Don't forget to do that. I hope this is your best week ever. I love ya, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.